That was quick. I don't see any chatting options. Okay, well, let's go over to YouTube so I can see things the way everybody else sees things. We'll just wait for it to do its thing. We all know how that goes. It takes as long as it takes. So we're going to work on envelope journals today. And envelope journals, envelope journals. But wait, I got this bazaar today. And I just got it like the mail was sitting on the table when I went by. And I picked it up and I'm like, I took it out back with me. I'm like, I'll flip through it a little bit. That ought to be fun. And so I did. And I found so many things in there that were like, oh my God, I can never unsee that. So I thought it might be fun to do a little harvesting from that real quick. And then I have these over here because I want to find the right size journal. Carla was nice enough to send me all this stuff, and I'd like to use some of it for one of these journals. So I'm just going to set these aside for a minute. We will get back to it. But I couldn't, oops, and there's Wednesday. Little TB Wednesday, right? I thought I'd grab the cutter and let's make some things happen because wow. Just wow. That's what I got to say about that. That's not the right place. Here we go. And I gotta mute me. And I gotta put it on live. Hey Amber, how you doing? Hope you are having a nice night. I'm waiting for the page to finish loading so I can move it over to live chat. So that later when there are more people in the room. So yeah, we're gonna start on this bazaar just came in today's mail. And I think just based on what I saw, we should. So, not the cover though. I do like the word unbound though. So we'll rip this apart. I would keep this to do as a page in a glue book, but it's so glossy. Glossy. I'm good. It's been a long day somehow. Unbound. Let's take that. And we'll just start a little thing under here. Okay. I wonder if she would jelly print. Maybe we'll that's a bad place for that. This is gonna not work out so well. Okay. Bazaar for the creepy journal. Well, if I don't use it in the creepy journal, it's good for ransom letters too. And this is the July 2023 magazine. You know what? We're going to keep the name Anita too. I just feel like it. Maybe we need it for something. There we go. And it's in yellow, so you know. Okay. You could put this on the jelly roll, or on the jelly roll, on the collage roll. It's just a blank kind of gray sky. That could definitely be used in the collage roll. Okay. We're going to do ransom letters. A lot of the bigger brand stuff can be kept for ransom letters. I hope your week is going. I can't believe it's Thursday already. This week has just flown by. I can't. There we go. I got it. So I'll cut those out later. Maybe just some legs for the collage roll? Sure. Little bits for the trash can. I think we might keep her. She's a little weird for the collage roll. I like them for the collage roll too. Or they could go in a creepy collage. We'll probably fussy cut her out. I love that guy. I'm totally keeping him. Good Day Sunshine. It is a champagne commercial or ad, but I really just love the guy with the giant bouquet of marigolds, maybe? Gotta have it. Hey, Candy, how you doing? I'm not gonna find someplace else to put this. We're gonna have to put it over here off to the side because the little thing in front of me is full of stuff at the moment. Okay, we may need that for eyeballs and stuff. Definitely going to want to fussy cut out the watch. So, but there's a lot of little, so I'm going to do that later. I don't really have the patience for it today. Okay. I like that. Let's keep that. I see collage roll for that. I think that would be good. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? Staying inside to keep away from smoke. Oh, no. Doctor had to put you on steroids. It's the bazaar that just came out. I just got it in the mail today. It's the July issue for this year. Okay, we're definitely going to cut her out, I think. There is, and this is the cover, I think. Except it had words, you know. I want those 3 pictures. I want 2 of the 3 pictures. Let's see. So these are pretty good small ones too. I do want the watch face. We'll take these out for ransom letters. And we'll take her eyes and lips. You know how we do. You know how we are. I am definitely going to cut out the stack of hats. And also, I just want you to know, this is the first thing we saw, and I was like, that is just hideous. Look at all the, I kind of like that if I were thin. That's ugly. Oh, this is just wow. But I want the stack of hats. And we're definitely keeping that. Gotta have it. We should probably keep that because we have those Boy Scout journals. Eyes and lips. And also we can use that for ransom letters. Tiny people are always fun, but let's see what's on the back. Oh, I think we have to have the fish in the bag. This mini watch is $11,800. And it says price subject to change. Oh my God. You like watches too? Ads that have huge purses, I know, right? Let's see. Which watches do we? I'll probably cut out some of the watch faces on this side. Okay, this is the second thing that stopped us in our tracks. This is a real thing. We looked it up. They gave them away on this past Tuesday. Instacart created a perfume called Cachet. This is the ad. A fragrance by Instacart, Cachet. The smell of cash back. And this was when my brain started to crack a little bit. I'm keeping it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But I feel like maybe collage roll, you know. I got to do the big boot. You know, I have to think about shoes. So, yeah, Instacart came out with their own limited edition. They only made 1,000 bottles of it. Oh, and there's this one. It had a description when Els looked it up. Lemons, rosemary, and Tunisia flowers. Well, I think the point was it's exclusive. You had to, you didn't have to be a member or even make a purchase, but you did have to be on their special website on Tuesday to get it. And you had to be one of the first 1,000 people. And I'm sure you had to pay shipping and handling and stuff like that, you know. Keeping the mermaid. Even though she's got that look. All right. Definitely eyeballs here. And then there was this. This is for the European Wax Center at waxcenter.com. Everybody smooth. Every first wax is on us. And this is what they put on. So, I'm keeping it. I love this butterfly. So definitely go with that. Oh, I think maybe we want her. Okay, so let's cut her off the page. Ooh, frizz. Learning to embrace your halo of fuzz is the secret to sexier summer hair. I don't know how I'm going to cut it out, but we're using that. There's no way we're not. Okay, we have to take the big green tea. It's lime green. It must be done. And then there's the name Anita again, but this time in lime green. So since we took it the first time, we'll go ahead and take it this time. Maybe we'll name one of our journals Anita. Well, there's an M. Which could double as a W if we needed it to. I don't really care for any of these. She's just sitting around in her underpants. Wow. Well, I guess maybe if I look like that, I might. I think we'll fussy cut her out and use her somewhere. That's a lot of denim. You would not catch me wearing that much denim. Although I suppose we should take for the ransom letters here. They're nice and evenly spaced. And they're a little bit smaller. Okay. And there it is again. We're going to get lots of these letters. That looks like that would be fun for the collage roll. So let's do that. I feel like that's a open invitation for sand in all the wrong places. And then that's just weird. But I feel like we almost have to use it somewhere. And then there's that. If she had devil's horns, she'd be perfect. I feel like some of this we need to just cut out and use or tear around and use for backgrounds in collages. These two not so much. We might be able to use that for something, maybe 4th of July or some other patriotic holiday. I'll take the letter A here. Hey Janice, how you doing? Yeah. I just honestly, I don't get fashion. It's weird. I've accepted that. Ooh, I love that lady's hat. She's got an awesome hat. Hat. Oh my. Definitely we're going to do that.
All right.
Yeah.
So did you torture everybody or did you reserve that just for me and Sandy?
No, I did torture everybody.
You tortured everybody? Good girl.
Here, we missed one. Wait.
Jesus Christ.
Love you. Thanks for playing along. You're hanging in there. Not so great a week, huh? The Ferragamo ones. I already cut through all the whole thing. Sorry. Okay, so I think we just harvested most of that magazine for use in either the collage roll or to be fussy cut out in some fashion. So let's put these all together and move them away. That was fun. I couldn't help myself. I needed to harvest it. Sometimes you open a magazine, you're like, oh, I got to do that right now, you know? And today was the day. Okay, back to our originally scheduled programming. Oh, wait. So this is the journal we were working on last time. And then I also pulled out these that I fussy cut, or not fussy. Well, there is some fussy cuts in here. There are several fussy cuts in here. I fussy cut this pile. I think there might be more in here somewhere. There's a little bit more. There are probably more, but they might be mixed into other things. No, it's okay. Okay. So I thought, as it pivots away, it's slick paper. Kind of bleh this week. I'm sorry. Well, hopefully we can distract you for a hot minute. So, my thought was, so here are some skull fussy cuts that she sent me. I haven't fussy cut out everything. I couldn't tell if these are supposed to be fussy cut or not. So I thought I had the option later if I wanted to. But these were designed to be fussy cut. They had the white edge around them. Some duplicates in there. So I thought I would try and find a right size journal for using these digis, because I love this. Hold on. Now it's all out of order. I actually really like these digis she sent me. And I'd love to find the right size. Like this size is very close, so this may be the size right here. But I'll try the next size up just to see. Because you can see there is maybe not quite an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch, half an inch over to trim down. But I think, and then unfortunately this is the next size envelope I have, and I think this is too big, unless they wanted to do it this way, you know. And I kind of like the stripes horizontally. I don't know why, but I do. I mean, theoretically you could use them either way, but so I thought, and I had stuff in here for Carla, so I had to move it into a different one. What the heck does the fiber category include? I would think certain kinds of fabric would be included. Anything that's frayed or nubbly or like really upholstery kind of stuff. I don't know that I would consider regular fiber, but it's all that eyelash trim and crochet stuff I would consider fiber probably. Loose threads and all that kind of stuff, you know. I kept some stuff from, let me see where to put it. I don't know where it went. I kept a handful of, and I've lost it now, of the, you know, when I was ironing and undoing that rug, I kept a bunch of the little bits. I consider that fiber. Yeah, all the stringy bits are fiber. But yes, you could twist fabric into a rope, Just like that rug, I undid that from the same thing. So I would consider that definitely fiber. If you twisted it up and made it into a ropey thing, yeah, I definitely would agree that it is. I'm just going to fold this up. I have to buy some more envelopes. I may have another box of these somewhere, though. So, I need to move this for a second. I got it not straight, so now I need some scissors or something to fix it. To make sure that it's okay. So I know this is thin, like thinner than even scrapbook paper, but I really want it for the cover. Is that wrong? Because then I could kind of put one of these, one of these would fit on there. Several of them would fit, like not several as, and I'm going to put several on it, but I actually kind of like this one with the owl on it. So if we had it like this, we'd obviously cut a panel for the front, Let me go ahead and just cut it down. So we need to cut like a 1/2 inch off there. Sorry. Christine, how you doing? Okay, so we're going to cut, I think this one here. I'm going to cut it away. Let's see how that does. And I'm a little bit discombobulated today. I'm not all quite all. We are going to work on the other one, I promise. So we're going to cut just a little bit more off the bottom of this. I want to see if it looks okay with that skull sitting on it, because I would otherwise have to choose a different paper for the front. Okay, so maybe just a smidge more. Okay. I think that's good. Now let's get right about there, I think. Okay. And then I liked this. What do you guys think? Is that a bad look? Is that not? I mean, it would ink the edges and stuff. Oh, ew. I'm sorry, Christine. Insurance battles. Ugh. They're such jackass companies. Them and medical insurance, always trying to screw people out of what they actually are entitled to. What is what? It's a skull. It's a skull and some birds and some fabric. It's going to be an envelope journal like the other ones. It's just, this is the digipaper Carla sent me. Hold on. Let me move some stuff out of the way. These all go with that. She sent me all these digis and they all kind of coordinate. There's the Wednesday, there's the Adam stuff, and then there's a little bit of Frankenstein stuff, and then there's some, so I don't know. But I was wondering if, because I really like this, but I also like that. Yeah. You give them all your money and then they're dicks about, paying out on stuff. So do you think that these go okay together, or should I look for something more along the lines of this? I think that's too busy. And then that would be, for the back half. Right? You like the stripes? Okay. If you guys, I just wanted a second opinion. I'm like, I think it's okay, but sometimes I think stuff is okay and it's not. And I have several different ones, so it's like we have ones to choose from. I just happen to really like that one. I'm just going to measure the back panel and see. Since we're cutting this, I might as well already cut right about there. And then I can tuck them on the inside so that I'll have them when we're ready to work on this one. Let's fold that where it goes. Yeah, we don't want a ton of a border. Okay, so these pieces are definitely for this journal. And we should tuck them inside all nice and neat. Okay. So got something for the front. And then I thought I might look at this other and decide, because there are some double-sided ones in here. If I can find another one like that, we might do the inside panels with that. So let's see. So we need, because some of these are single-sided and some of them are double-sided. That would be good for inside panels, maybe. And then we'll work on the other journal. I know I've kind of gone off on a tangent here. They make you work for it. And sometimes they make you submit it 2 or 3 times. Okay, those are cut aparts. Oh, there's another one of those. So that's going to be for the inside panels. 2 sheets should be more than enough for that. Okay, now I want to go to maybe some double-sided. Okay, those are separate from the Wednesday digitals. Okay, now we hit. These are single-sided. I need more tile space. And these are in here this one is double-sided. Okay. Single-sided. I thought we might use some of these for pages. Maybe. I don't know if I like them. Oh, this was in the DigiPile. Isn't that fun? Can't wait to use that. Okay. And then these are panels themselves. So I might put together another one real quick. Not tonight, not today, but not quite tall enough. I think there's a size down from this. I think I have a size down, which might work better. So we'll have to look into that. So that's Frankenstein. Okay, here we've hit some. Well, we definitely couldn't journal on these. It's my reservation. So maybe take 1 or 2 for each. Okay, so these are all the. I do not want to use paper doll ones. Maybe take 1 or 2 for each signature and then put in regular paper. These are from a different DigiKit. That's fun. I think that would coordinate with the, and it's got, so let's look at these here. I think these are all, okay. Oh, I like that one. So let's see what else. so you know what's on. Okay. Okay, one for each. So for each, you got the 2 books that you make. So I think one of those for each, and then let's look at. What do we got going on here? I kind of like the one with the whole family in it. And so we need a second one. We already have the Wednesday one. And then maybe in the other one. Oh, here we go. That's cute too. Okay. So we'll use those in the signatures. And then I'll work on the rest later. It's a start. He's a start. Oops, I missed these pages for the inside panels. So we'll see. We may not use the Wednesday pieces. We may just go with the stripey and the skull and just get creepy from there. Creepy ass they. I might like that better. I'm going to think about it for a while. Eventually we'll use these in projects though, because they're just too fun not to. Okay. Let's put that back over there. And that back over there. Okay, then we've got the journal we were actually supposed to work on. Yeah, I do have black paper. I have black with green undertones and black with... I have lots of paper. I have lots of paper. Okay, so let's pull this book out. See, we could even... I think you could even make it work on here. Because we're going to put... pages on the front. Now this is for the notepad, I think. And these are for the front and the back cover. So, but we could conceivably still use some of these in here, you know. That one's a little bit too big, but look at that. And I think that would look okay with. Now I'm going skull crazy, right? Well, that one's nice. Ooh, I kind of like that. Ooh, this one's nice too. I don't know why, but I really like that one on there. It pops. Should we do that? Should we put that on there? I kind of dig it. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I got some new stuff. We're going to use it right now. I kind of dig it. Let's do that for a little book. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me grab a inky pad. Oops, I dropped something on the floor. Okay. I gotta get up to get the inky pad. Well, I just stand up. I don't have to go anywhere. But we should get the glue stick and what to do with the glue. I see it. I put it in the closet. Okay. I like that on there. I likes it a lot. Yeah. Okay, let's ink that up. Let's be inking full because it's got white edges all the way around it. Just need to get a little bit of inky ink around the whole thing. Try and get in all those little nooks and crannies. Okay. And if we ink my fingers, we ink my fingers. Well, it sounds like the week is coming to a frustrating conclusion. Hopefully, the end of the week will be a little bit better than the Thursday has been, or even the whole rest of the week. We went out today. It is ridiculously low temperatured. Yeah. Let me grab, I think my phone is still in my purse. Hold the phone. Hold the phone, literally. I did. I stuck it in there. Look, I took my phone with me. I need to get a case for it. I had a sale on Etsy. I got to turn it back on before the time ran out. So let's see what it was today. No, I want you to go to the thing. I don't want you to. Ooh, you're looking for Monday for a day off for you? That's nice. Okay. Hey, look, the moon is made out of cheese. How cute is that? They made the moon out of cheese. I'm dying over here. It's the little things in life. Okay, so today's high was 87. Tonight's low is 70. People, this is just... and tomorrow's supposed to be 92. So 92, 93, 84, 86, 92, 96. So by Wednesday, it'll be back up in the 90s. In the car, we have hit 100. Like the temp inside the car has read like 101 on one of those like 96-degree days. But officially, we have not, and this is a super cheap like Walmart phone, guys, but it gets the job done. Nobody ever calls me. But my family wants me to be available right now because they want me to give away money that's supposed to be mine. Yay. But the long and the short of it is now there's a phone. And I can take pictures of weird things, which we didn't see today. We did go out. We went to the post office because Els had sales to mail. And I had my Etsy sale to get out. Yay, Etsy. For making it possible for me to... The sale actually came in 2 days ago. I just saw it today. I forgot to check. I was very bad. I sent them a nice message and I went ahead and priority mailed it instead of regular mail. Okay. I think that's good. I think now we'll just go... Make sure we get a little grunge along the edges there, and around the bottom of the face. Okay. Days off are always nice. Yeah, I love this with this orangey print. I'm really digging that. So, glue in the closet. Let's get let's clean the tip off. Okay. So let's Get a little glue around the edges here. We definitely don't want any edges flippy flapping up on this. And it's all little tiny nooks and crannies. Nooks and crannies. I ran out of coffee though. I was a little bummed about that. And I didn't think of it while we were at Winco. So we went out to Winco. We went to the post office, to mail the stuffs. And then we needed bananas because I ate the last banana yesterday. I did not know Els had designs on the banana for a Raisin Bran. And I was walking through the kitchen last night, and it was like the perfect color. Just exactly ripe. And Els doesn't often eat bananas because the potassium sometimes creates a problem with one of her medications. But apparently she did have designs on that banana. So we went out today to get bananas and a couple other things. And once we got there, we realized that we were both super hungry. But we were good. We bought salads to bring home. So we had salads today. We even brought Mike a salad. We found like one that had some imitation crab meat and some little tiny shrimps in it. And we thought we were doing a fantastic thing. He was not happy. He ate it and he was like, didn't have enough seafood, too much lettuce. It's a salad, Mike. He wanted a burger or a cow. Anything but a salad, I think, would have been fine. He was not in salad mode. That man is not a vegetable lover. He's strictly meat and potatoes, and mostly meat. He'll eat some of the other stuff, but he's not a big fan of most vegetables. It's been cool here too. We did have a few super hot days, but it's been cooler since it's getting hot again soon. I know, right? It every day it clouds up for part of the afternoon, and then between 6 and like 9ish, it all clears up, and so there's a little bit of humidity hanging out in the air. Okay, what do we think? I made it a little crooked. It's a little bit crooked. But I think it's okay. It's hard to get it perfect, when you're... There we go. Trying to make sure all these little pieces are glued down all the way. And there it is. There's our little cover. And we'll find a word for it eventually. Maybe. So if we were to turn this into a cute little glue book, it would be easy. But this is also, I chose the pages so that this could be written in. I chose light enough ones that they could easily be written on. I think without any real problem. That might be a bit of a stretch, but I really love the look of that paper. So I am in love with my own jelly plates, people. It's ridiculous. So there's our little side book with its little new addition. And then we haven't chosen anything for the inside. And we do have our front and back for here and here. But before we can add on inside panels or those pieces, we have to put in, normally this would be the waterfall section. However, this time I'm going to put a little notebooky thing in here to cover that. We're still going to hinge it in. And I don't think, yeah, we can't. So we're just going to make a nice little pad of paper. We're going to take a look at, I pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I pulled 5 pages for this, but we may pull a few more. Okay, Candy, thanks for coming in and spending a little time with us. Have a great evening. And if I don't see you tomorrow, have a wonderful weekend with the little kidlets and stuff. Well, your classes always look like so much fun. Okay, so we need to measure across, and I still haven't found my ruler. So let's fold this up. Put the envelope right at the edge. And that is we don't want it to go past. So it's going to be about 5 and maybe a notch over. We'll just go 5.5 on the first one and see how that works. So we're going to cut it right down the middle. 5.5. And a half is right there. We're going to have to do something with strips eventually because we're going to have a lot of them. Okay, now we need a top to bottom measurement. Like okay, let's do this again. So that is 7 and almost a half. I think we're going to do 7 because we don't want it to go all the way to the bottom. So I'm going to cut it at 7. For collage, or I could cut them into, I could do like a mosaic thing with it. I could cut them, use I can talk, sure. I could get a shape or some shapes for the Sizzix machine and do it that way. I think this is not right. I think I cut it going the wrong way. So we got to go. I'm a dork. 5.5. Nope, that's right. So let's try it at 5.25. How much too big is this? Let's try it at 5. To have an appropriate border, and it's still gonna, if I leave it here, it's gonna, for here we need to definitely, we need to cut it down that much, like, let's just fold it there and cut it. Right about here, I think. So that's gonna be 4.5. Maybe I just misread the thing. Let's try that. 4.5. Oops. I did something. Yep, and that we'll line it up when we put it in to make sure that it doesn't extend beyond the edge of the bookie book. Okay, so that's going to be our size. So let's measure this one. Uh-oh, I did something. Let's just hit the back arrow on that. I don't know what I hit. Okay. So these are the top and bottom. Okay, I'm back. So this is 7 inches by 4.5. So we're going to cut them all down to that. Going to cut them all down to 7 by 4.5. Oops. That would help with me. Got nice scraps going on. We could also just tear them apart and flat out use them in collage for sure. 4.5. So there's our first two. Ta-da! Or, yeah, we could add them to the rollatini. There's a lot of ways to use that. So 7. We could turn them into little tiny notepads. That could be a thing. By 4.5. Uh-oh, and we've got a peeling bit here, so let's just glue that down. This one was damaged, and I didn't realize it, and I chose it, but normally this would go for the rollatini then. When they're damaged, I try and put them in the rollatini. But since it made it in, we're just going to use it. Okay. Little tiny notebooks. Yeah, they would be cute. Okay, 7. This one's nice and grungy. About 4.5. I think I want to keep that little red bit down here on there. Let's go 4.5. Okay. 7. Okay. I think I want to get a couple more papers because that's not a ton. Maybe we'll want to do, let's do maybe 10. I think that would be fine. Let me grab my stack of jelly prints. What pile did you stick those in, Amy? Woo woo. Hold, please. Okay, give me just 1 second. Whoop. Just do something on the floor. Oh, it's the little notebooky thing in the fabric. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're going to have to cut them down because I can't find my pile of other ones that we did. So we want 5 more sheets. Let's take a quick peek at what we got already. Ooh, that's fun. That looks nice when it's cut down. Oh, there's the Shelly one. I need to do a couple of those for the water journal I have planned. Okay, that would be okay. Let's see. Ooh, Oh, I kind of like that one. Let's do that one. 2. Oh, that purple one's nice. We're getting a lot of pink in here. 3. 4. I haven't even got very far in the pile. 5. We'll do those 5. Okay. No worries. You're never late. You're always here when you're meant to be. We don't do any of that late banana stuff. Everybody's welcome to come and go as they please. Nobody is required to be here. I love your company. But if you've got shit to do, don't worry about it. There's always the replay if you feel you would like to. Or another live on another day. Because I'll be back. Okay, so we can, well, I still want to trim that edge off there. So now we're going to cut it as 7. And 4.5. Do we want that to go that way or that way? No, I don't think we have a choice. Which one is 7 now? That's 7, so it's got to go this way. I should have looked at that before. And 4.5. Okay, there's another one. No, I'm not. But these I'm not going to attempt 2 at a time because everyone is different. Different, I say. We got to trim on this side because this is. That side's got the bigger edge. Okay. So 7. 4.5. Okay. We did get a lot of pink in here, but I'm okay with it. I love the purple hexagon side on this. And I don't necessarily want to take away all the grungy edges. Otherwise, what's the point? We'll get all that sorted out later. Okay. You want to cut that down a little bit, or will we just live with it? We'll just live with it. I'll go 7. And 4.5. A couple more to do. We're getting along with it. I love that purple that came out in there. And I think this is one of the ones I didn't care for when it first came out. Nothing is safe from the stencil. I believe it. I believe ya. Once you get going, it's like no paper is safe from the jelly plate. No paint is safe if it's within my arm's reach. Michelle is an epic mask maker. She really gets into it. It's awesome. Love it when people really enjoy their crafting. So 7 right here. 4.5. One left to go. Go ahead and cut it this way. Let's get the bigger. Okay. So 7. About 4.5. And there we go. There's all 10 of our little pages. So now let's put them in the order we want them in. Because we got a lot of pinks right next to each other. Okay, let's do that one. That one. Choices, man. Oh, that's a fun one. We'll lead with the purple. How you like me now? Okay, so we need just a little piece. And I don't think we want it to be matchy-matchy. Let's go with this. Let's cut it down to 4.5. Okay. I'm just going to fold it in half. Then we're going to get a stapler and we're going to staple it. You like the purple one? It's nice, huh? It's very nice. Okay, I just need to remember where my big stapler is. Hold, please. Oh, while I'm sitting here, I'll drink. Hold on, I'm digging for it. Stapler, where do you live? All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to see if I can borrow Elsa's stapler. Be right back. Okay, I found this stapler. She had the big stapler, like a booklet stapler almost. Now, I'm not worried about the staples because we're doing what? We are hinging it in. So there's going to be hinges. We may not even see the staples at the end. So we're going to put it in there. And I think it's going to show a little bit because I don't want to get it too close to the edge, you know. I think that would work okay. So I need to make a mark. Needs to go here and here. There we go. But there's our little booklet, our little notey pad. But what I am going to do is go ahead and make it so these will fold up when it's time. I could honestly have also just made this into another little booklet and sewn it right there. So you'd have back-to-back booklets. And I may try that. I'm sure there's a reason why you shouldn't do that. But I'm willing to give it a shot. And as you can see as we go, you've got a little bit less page with every page. And yes, I'm even folding the back one. All right, so there we go. That way we have got, that way when you want to fold it, it's not like, nope, I'm not doing that. It's fun, huh? Oh, yes, always. Don't always stream. I don't stream. Yeah, a lot of noise can kill it. But she put her jelly plates in the group, and they were amazing. She gave me ideas and inspired me. I love it. Okay, so let's get our strippy strip of fabric. And it's not going to quite cover the staples, but that's okay. We could always, you know, we could actually, if you really don't like the stapled look, and I'm fine with it, but you hate it, you could just take another piece, you know, just get another and glue it right over the top, and then it's hidden. I don't mind the staples, and we're gonna measure this here. We want it basically from there, and I'm gonna go pretty close to the edge. I'm just gonna go to right there. No, I'm gonna go to the thing. So right in the middle of this. Okay. There, that should work. So we're going to do the back one first because I think that's easier. Get it all lined up. Nope. Yeah, it goes like this. And then we go flip it over and do the other side. Right here, just like that. I don't know if I've seen your swatches. I'll have to go look. I may have missed that. Okay. So we're just going to put some glue on here. And I'm just going to use Aleene's. But if it turns out to not be holding that well, and I haven't had a problem yet, so then I will add in some Fabri-Tac. But we've had good luck so far with just the aliens, you know. Let's put that right there. And then we're going to take the fabric and just add it right on there. You need a little paper towel because we do not want so it's going to be very loosey-goosey till we get the other side done, which we're just going to flip over and do it. Uh-oh, I think we had some movement. Hold on. Hold the phone, please. Nice, Amber. Sounds like you're having a lot of fun with it. Okay, so let's very carefully flip this over. Let's not get all loosey-goosey with it. And I think I might actually just go ahead and cut this fabric. I'm not liking that overhang. Maybe we'll just glue it right there. That way it goes to the edge, but it doesn't. Okay, we gotta cut a new piece of fabric to do the next little bit. Okay, so here's our fabric. We're just gonna cut a little bit off there. Okay. Okay. Let's cut this to length. So we're going to go to right about in the middle of that one. Okay. Oops. I will also let you guys know that Michelle is an amazing cheerleader. She is super supportive of others. It's good to have a community with people who are like that. They make everything so awesome. She's not about just building herself up. She's in it, you know, everybody should be happy, and so I love that about Michelle. Not that the rest of you aren't. I'm just saying. One of the good things about her is she doesn't just say she likes your stuff. She's genuine. Because nobody here does it, but I've had that happen, and I'm sure we all have. Or somebody tells you, oh, they love your stuff, and then they talk major smack behind your back. You guys are made of the awesome. I have never felt that way about any of you. Okay. That was a little less than I thought it was going to be at the top part, but that's okay. All that we need is for it to hold, right? All right, so we need that to dry a little bit. We do want to see how it does push out a little bit here at the bottom, but I'm okay with that. There's how we're looking right now with the 10 pages of that in there. Ta-da! So now we need envelopes. Aw, thanks. I think this is going to be one of the ones that goes for sale eventually. So I need to grab, I think I have the right spot. So there's our book that goes inside. There is our little notey pad full of all the fun jelly prints. We do have to choose an inside jelly print, but we have to get our envelopes chosen first. And again, these are our outside jelly prints. We do have those chosen. Let me see if I've got the right box of envelopes up here. There's some dyed ones, so they're colored. I thought that might be fun for a change. If I don't dump them on my own head, which I have done before. Oh, these might not be envelopes. These might be bags. Those are bags. Okay, what'd you do with the envelopes, Amy? Because I do have, or I should have, a whole doodah of envelopes. Give me a second. I'm thinking about life here. Where I put my envelopes. I have my own little patchy stash. Oh dear. I wonder if it's out in the garage. We may not be choosing envelopes tonight. We may be choosing, I may choose them off camera or next week. Let's see where we're sitting for time. I did want to show you guys this in just a second. Let me. Nina, how you doing? You don't have the patience to make something like this yet? Well, I will have several for sale eventually. Probably this one among them. I'm having a great time with it. Oh, I don't know. I love that purple paper. I may not be able to give it up. But some of them are going to be for sale. That's part of the reason I'm making so many. The other one is just to see, so I can spread them out at the end and go, look at all of the different things you can do. You can get so many totally different types of journals. Same envelope, different styles of stuffs. Let me see what time we're sitting at. Ooh, an hour and a half. And so that makes it 9:43, 10:43, 11:43, 12. Yeah. So we'll choose envelopes next week. I will wait and not choose them without you. I have a box full, like a little plastic container that just has envelopes lined up in it. Different dyed ones. I hope I didn't sell them in the last sale. I could have, but I don't think I did. I think I kept the selection for myself. But they might be out in the garage. So that's where we're at. We've got our front and back panels. And so next week we will do the envelopes. 3 envelopes. We will choose our inside panel jelly prints because we're doing all of this with jelly prints. So let's tuck that back in there for right now. And that'll give this time to dry. So the other ones we did had a waterfall, and they're misplaced at the moment. I'm sorry. I have moved a lot of stuff around this week, and I'm still sorting things. But I am in love with the little notey pad. Love that. And that's partially out of jelly prints we did this past Sunday. So we're going to do our 3 envelope thing over here. And then we're going to do this jelly print on the back because nothing's going to go on the back, and I like this one the best. And this jelly print on the front because we're probably going to have an image on the front. So let's keep these things together. And for now, we'll even keep our scraps together because we may decide to do something with those. On some of the envelopes, like some of the flaps and stuff. These are the right size for that. So let me get rid of all the actual trash. Oops. Those are just the edges off of. But we have all of these that we might be able to use. And since they're from this project, we'll be able to have them coordinate. So let's go ahead and put this extra scrap because that'll be used on the envelopes. And then let's fold down our little. I have one thing to show you before I get offline. It's an idea I had a while ago. And so I've been saving various little. I think I just need to iron this. So I'm going to just fold it normal. Okay, so now I need another little binder clip. Hold the phone while I grab a binder clip. Binder clip, binder clip. Where are you? Yes, trash, Michelle. I actually do make trash. You're full of yummy food. Well, awesome. What kind of yumminess are you into tonight? You keep this one so it can be your model. But yeah, proving you can build it out of jelly plates. I love my own jelly plates. What can I say? Here you go, Janice. There's some fibers. Those are boring tan ones, but okay. So this is off of a magazine cover for high fructose. And I kept it. And I intended to cover it because definitely the spine needs to be covered. But I hate wasting things. So I thought I might make this. I need a jelly print that's already cut down. Let me just grab a jelly print. Just a random jelly print. And we'll cut it down. I want to see, once it's cut down, if it will work for that size book. Chunky BLT. Nice. Very nice. I'm a little jealous. That's an awesome thing. I don't know what I'm going to eat tonight. We had I started talking about the salad and I didn't. Do I ever finish a story in here? So we found what we thought was the perfect salad for Mike. And I had the same salad. And it was very filling, but it's been many hours. This is one of the ones made with those metallics that Michelle sends. We tested every color in the box. Because that's how I roll. Oh, look. Now, it looks like it's wrong here, but the spine is just, it's been in a box, shoved in a box. So the fold is not as good as it should be. But it actually is all lined up correctly. Look at that. I could make a single chunky signature. Or 2 bitty signatures that have to have like 5 pages each in them. Because the spine is actually big enough to sew in 2 signatures. But that would work because there's the edge right there. It'd have to be cut just a smidge here. You know, trimmed down a little bit to totally fit, but at least some of them would, because you eventually start to get creep, you know. Yes, it was absolutely the right one, Michelle. So this has like a beachy print on it. So I might do like a special, and then it's got this on the inside. I might leave it just like that and see about just turning it into a journal, putting a little something over the spine to reinforce it. Not something huge. And then filling it with jelly prints, like in pinks, and you could kind of go a little bit of metals with the cover and everything. You do pinks and light reds and definitely some whites and stuff. What do you guys think about trying to make jelly prints and create a little journal for the, you know, because we're jelly printing on Sunday. Yeah, light blue, coral gold, definitely pink. Some turquoise. So let's, for Sunday, let's plan on that, because this would take nothing to put together. It's too tiny. It'll be 2 tiny little signatures, maybe 5 or 6 pieces each. Because you don't want to overload it. And that will give you lots of pages. And, just cutting off some, you know, because my trimmer's not that. There's little doodads hanging off some chads. But I think that could be a totally a fun new, like, in the raw kind of journal. So that'll be our Sunday at 3:15. I will be here. We will be jelly printing, and we will jelly print with this cover in mind. And maybe I'll pull a couple others. I have a whole bunch of this kind of stuff. Some of them will need to be covered because they're not appropriate. But I have tried to keep, like, this is a good weight for a semi-soft cover journal. It's nice. It's flexible. It's sturdy. So, yeah. That will be our Sunday thing, guys. I'll pull 2 or 3, and we'll try and jelly print in a color theme for that. We're moving along nicely with this one. We may actually finish it next week. It's relaxing. Well, I will be here at 3:15, which is 4:15, 5:15, and 6:15 across the country, you guys. Thank you all so much for coming and spending your time with me. I know that you have many other things you could be doing, so I really appreciate it. I hope to see some of you tomorrow night for serial killer journaling. I will have my pocket to show you, although I still haven't sewn it. So I got to get out the sewing machine tonight and work on it tomorrow. I'm a bad, bad girl. I got piles of stuff everywhere, guys. Oh, you are so welcome. I enjoy having you guys. So tomorrow is at 5:15. If I'm running later than that, I will put, I'll put up the event, and I'll put in a little note that says why. Occasionally Fridays turn into massive running around errand days, and I can't totally control that, but I will let you know. Could be as late as 6:30, but it should be 5:15. I don't think we're going anywhere. So hope to see you there. If not, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Have all the fun and all the rest you need. Cool. Hope to see you there, Neener. However you're spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. That is the end, ladies.